There are people like this. They don't talk much, and they move quietly, yet somehow their presence makes you feel calm. They haven't said a single word, but a soft, peaceful aura surrounds them, as if a gentle light is coming from within. When you stand in front of someone like that, it feels like listening to an old song you once loved, a song you forgot, but your body remembers. Something inside you begins to settle again, like dust slowly falling to the ground. Their inner clock moves with a steady rhythm, and their days flow with that same quiet consistency. Whenever I meet someone like that, I can't help thinking, this serenity is not an accident. It is the quiet result of someone who has lived sincerely, worked on themselves patiently, and allowed life to sit correctly on its own orbit. There is a kind of stability in such people that shifts even the atmosphere around them. Hello. This is Sewol Haydam from Life Clue. Today I'd like to talk about what true competence really is. As we grow older, we begin to understand something. When we look back on our lives, we realize that our quality of life is not determined by resumes or outward achievements. What truly shapes our life is the state we live in, the condition of our body, the balance of our emotions, and the clarity of our mind. Good food that nourishes the body, enough sleep to restore the heart, consistent movement that carries us through time, and intellectual growth that fills us with quiet joy. When these four things slowly find balance, almost without us noticing, life stops resisting us and begins to move with us. Our days finally match the rhythm of our own body. Nietzsche once said, "Become who you are." It is not just a philosophical line, it is a soft reminder of how far we often drift away from ourselves. A person can live a long time without truly living as themselves. But the farther we drift, the more unfamiliar our own life begins to feel, as if we are living in a room that no longer belongs to us. And most of the time, the problem begins with relationships. People who speak kindly, yet leave your heart feeling heavy. People close to you who somehow drain your energy. People who disrupt the rhythm of your entire day without doing anything obvious. When we end up connected to such people, our inner balance collapses quietly and quickly. Baltasar Gracian warned, "Beware of those who drain you." A short line, but it cuts deeply into reality. We spend so much time worrying whether we hurt someone, whether we made a mistake. But the truth is, we often fail to notice that we ourselves have been slowly worn down inside the relationship. When you feel tired for no reason, when you feel frustrated without knowing why, when your heart feels unsettled day after day, it is almost always a sign from your relationships. Recognizing that sign and stepping back quietly, that too is a skill. And as life goes on, it becomes one of the most valuable skills we ever learn. The ability to choose people wisely and the courage to keep certain distances both help protect the temperature of our inner life. Sometimes we see people who seem to glow. Their faces look bright, their expressions soft, and they carry no trace of anxiety. Their secret isn't expensive products. It's that their life has finally returned to its proper place. When a person's rhythm no longer clashes with the world, a natural light appears on their face. Subtle, but lasting. A light that quietly touches the corners of our own hearts. The Korean thinker Jung Yak-yong once said, "If you lose yourself, you lose everything." At some point in life, we all come to understand this truth. If you do not take care of yourself first, you cannot truly reach anyone else. Even if your intention is to help others, you must protect yourself before anything else. This is not selfishness. It simply means that only a whole person can offer something genuine to others. An empty person cannot be a light for anyone. Fill yourself first, and relationships, work, and life will finally begin to move again. Every person is born with a unique frequency, a personal speed, a personal depth, a personal temperature. Life is the long journey of finding that frequency. Whenever we drift away from it, our body becomes heavy, our mind grows uncertain, and our path quietly bends out of place. Some people spend years trying to match someone else's rhythm. In that process, their own voice grows faint, and their desires fall like dust to the floor. But eventually, a moment comes when they realize something simple and honest. I can only live at my own speed. I cannot spend my life pretending to be someone I was never meant to be. To know yourself, to keep yourself filled. This is a form of competence that no education, no title, and no societal authority can replace. Many of us learn this skill late in life, but late does not mean impossible. Your rhythm can return at any time. All it requires is a little courage and a little time spent in quiet solitude. Our goal does not have to be grand. It is enough to protect the small rhythm that lives inside us, to find it, to nurture it, and when necessary, to defend it. That rhythm is the true source of a life well lived. And when a person protects it well, life eventually settles again, not on someone else's track, but on their own. That, to me, is the true face of competence. Thank you for listening until the end. Life speaks to us in many ways, but the most important voice always rises quietly from within. If you've stayed with me this far, you already have the strength and intuition to discover your own clues in life. Walking this path with people like you is a great encouragement to me as well. I hope today's story offered even a small piece of light for restoring your inner rhythm. This has been Sewol Haydam from Life's Clue. If someone like you chooses to stay with this channel, I can continue sharing deeper stories. Subscribing and liking truly helps continue this journey. Until the next story, may your life flow gently and may it stay firm at the center.